greatest of all time rap line you wrote.
This is great because you get to answer this bad boy.
So do you.
Hey, what's up? I'm Idris Elba.
And I'm John Cena. We're both in the movie Heads of State. You should watch it on Prime Video, but now it's time for GOAT Talk on Complex.
Very good. GOAT, WWE entrance.
A knee-jerk reaction, I gotta go with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes.
Glass breaks, whoosh, dun 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 dun, beer.
Yeah.
Sometimes motor vehicles are involved. Leather vest. He does also wear the jorts.
He does. And he had the phrase, right? The Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? Was that his
We might be swimming in different pools, but that's okay.
Moving on.
Okay, great. GOAT British slang. I gotta go.
You was gonna do that?
No, I have to. That is the GOAT British slang. It is a colloquial term. You can call your best friend a. You can throw it out there and use it ad nauseum, and it is accepted and welcomed. And I know it's a bit of a sensitive thing, and the message boards are lighting up right now, but this is greatest of all time British slang. Please,
I'd say it's the dog's bollocks.
I have never heard that until today. I don't walk.
Your suit is the dog's bollocks.
And I don't know what that means.
It just means it hangs right.
You
GOAT Suicide Squad character. This is an easy one for me. Harley Quinn.
I was gonna lead with Harley Quinn, but I gotta go Starro. And I'll tell you why. Anytime you can make a pink starfish threatening, it's usually the brown ones that you have to watch out for.
How did I know he was gonna go there?
All right, cool, excellent. Greatest of all times fish and chips topping.
Vinegar.
Ketchup.
Yeah, okay. I ain't gonna argue with that, man. Oh, my glasses.
You don't worry.
Oh, my glasses, man. I'm gonna put these on as well, mid-show.
I'm sure that'll help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GOAT WWE trash talker.
That's a tough one. Some pioneers. Again, Roddy Piper comes into play. You can't ignore Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, nor Stone Cold Steve Austin, CM Punk.
I was gonna say. I think it's between you and DJ.
Ooh, yeah. Nice company. Anytime I can be in that conversation, thank you.
I think so.
By the way, you're not the only one with glasses.
Oh boy.
Greatest of all time rap line you wrote.
This is great because you get to answer this bad boy.
So do you. You have to answer too.
And I write for myself, no ghosty.
You want to?
I murdered that. I murdered that. And when I played it, and I'd literally play it and then cut the crossfader out, and the whole crowd, the crowd is like, and I write for myself, no.
Oh shit. Yeah, okay. I love a good dick joke, and I am projecting that I'm more than I am. So I once said they call my dick Frank White because it's notoriously big.
Jeez.
And I always thought that was clever because I have a strangely shaped small penis. So,
well,
it was just me trying to do something other than that.
Well,
anywho, all right.
That's
it's odd shaped. It looks like Mount Rushmore.
I got mad
And
awkward
it's
right
a
there.
tuna can. Anyway,
Okay, here we go. Who is the GOAT action star?
my heart wants to say Jackie Chan. It does. He's the greatest action star of all time.
Yeah.
But then again,
The GOAT though?
Arnold.
No.
Wow.
I love you, Arnold, but you ain't the GOAT of action stars. No.
Wow. I know you're watching too, Arnold.
I know. Arnold,
Such a nice man,
don't
too.
mess me up. Listen, action star right now, I'd say it's Tom Cruise.
But is the magic in doing the thing, or is like the action star about like maybe not so much doing the thing?
All right, listen, Arnold, for example, he just has one good phrase and
He has one good phrase
guns.
per movie.
Yeah, but that's not the action, that's the phrase. This guy, Tom Cruise, does the entire action, like, and you know he's doing it himself.
But this guy has developed a persona of being the greatest ass kicker of all time with just a sentence per movie. I mean, Tom Cruise is getting paid a heck of a lot to hang off of space shuttles. If you break down Arnold's hourly fee by the word, He says like 3 words that one sentence at a time.
Is he the GOAT action star, yes or no?
He's mine. Jackie Chan, though. I don't know, this is Jackie Chan.
He's the man still.
Oh, I don't even need my glasses for this. Greatest of all time footballer.
Pele, standard. Greatest.
That is an interesting point. I was gonna say Fran Tarkenton. Dan Marino came to mind.
Who?
Carl Mecklenburg.
No.
Jack Lambert. Dick Butkus.
I've never heard of these people.
These are amongst the conversation. Walter Payton.
Who? You're talking about American footballers, right?
I'm answering the question.
It's football, as in kick it with your feet football.
Well, I think perspective is everything.
Wow.
I would say Walter Payton.
I'd say Pele. Let's move on.
Tom Brady may have a bone to pick with me about that.
All right. Okay. GOAT wrestler turned actor.
Jeez. Nice. I do enjoy No Holds Barred. And They Live. So, Roddy Piper maybe, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan?
I'm gonna give respect where respect is earned.
Go on.
Dave Bautista. The
GOAT?
dude has range.
He does.
And is now has transformed his whole body. So he's the stuff he's about to do, look out for Dave Bautista. The stuff he's already done is incredible. But as far as wrestler turned actor with the range, you know me, I'm just Dick Jones, that's it. Dave's got range.
I'll take that, but I'm gonna say right now, and not just because we're in the same room, I'm gonna say it's John Cena.
I thought you were gonna lead me down that road.
No, I'm gonna say John Cena. Let me tell you something, man. To take what you do, range is range, I understand that, but you know what I mean? You entertain. You work hard. You put numbers on the seat. You're a leading man. You live the actor lifestyle. Yes, Bautista's great.
I do crazy shit. Should I do more crazy shit?
I mean, anyway, you're the GOAT.
Should I be weird and eccentric? Should I start drinking my urine?
You can do that.
I will do that.
But you do that.
Awesome. Oh, you're right.
You do.
I've already skipped the can in that one. Anyway, GOAT club anthem.
Ooh.
Around the world.
That's a big one.
Around. Oh shit, you like that?
No, it's a big one. It's
I
a
really
big
thought you were
GOAT.
gonna pee on my cornflakes.
No. As in, if you play that, everyone knows it. It's up there with immediate recognition.
Here's how I know everyone knows it.
Go on.
I know it. That's my jam.
GOAT club anthem, though, man.
This is a tough one for
It's
you.
a really tough one, man, because there's so
I came
many.
out swinging.
I'm gonna go with that. I can't argue. I can't.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you do it.
Just got the endorsement from the DJ.
Hey. All right. GOAT celebrity DJ. What?
Idris Elba.
All right. First of all, I am not a celebrity DJ. Okay. I just happen to be a DJ who happens to be a celebrity. No, I'm joking. But no,
Blew
seriously.
my mind there. Wasn't that exactly what we're talking about?
No, man. I'm not a celebrity DJ. I hate the term celebrity DJ. What is that?
Why do you hate that?
All DJs are celebrities.
I don't know about that.
Yes.
I-
All DJs, if you DJ, you show up at the party, you are the most important person in that room because you have to make everyone dance. You're a celebrity. GOAT sneaker.
I mean, didn't the Chuck Taylor start it all? Wasn't that the first sneaker?
I don't know the history of what
You
sneaker
don't know
came.
the history of sneaking?
It's a toss-up between Jordans.
There are a million Jordans. Way to cast it.
The Jordan ones and
The original Michael Jordan
Yes.
shoes. Okay.
and Air Force Ones.
There's also a lot of those. So I see you picked every sneaker as the greatest of all time sneaker.
No,
That
Air
is a
Force
wise
One.
choice.
Air Force One is a sneaker. It's one. It's
Air Force
called-
One is a plane, stupid. Okay. The greatest movie of all time, I wish I was in.
I wish I was in Goodfellas.
Ah, what a time to be alive.
Yeah, man. I would have done that. I would have been like, hey, so what is this? Huh? What did I tell you about that? What I want you to do is go over there, get your urine, drink it, and get the fuck out.
Damn, I thought I was in Goodfellas right there.
Well,
That was good, fella. I wish I was in The Matrix,
really?
because I often think I am.
Wow. What happened, guys? Did everyone go to the Matrix just then?
What's about?
Or was it just me?
All right.
All right, here we go. Okay, GOAT action sequence from Heads of State. Ooh.
I do like me some Idris driving a fire truck and then driving the Beast. I do like me some of that action.
That is pretty up there.
I'm not doing much. I think I roll up a power window in that scene. I think that's what I do. You?
I'd say the GOAT action sequence in the whole thing though is definitely Air Force One.
Air Force One. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. That's we have to agree. Don't disagree on that. Or we can agree on some things. All right.
GOAT. WW wrestler Mount Rushmore.
Oh, this is an easy question. Mount Rushmore is Lincoln, Jefferson, Roosevelt, Washington.
That's the real Mount Rushmore. We're talking about the WWE wrestler.
Sure. Lincoln, Jefferson, and Washington, and Roosevelt.
Okay, we're not gonna get
That is Mount Rushmore. Excellent. Right on. Okay.
That's it.
You have to give it for the fans.
That's the Mount Rushmore I see. You can't tell me how to feel.
Jeez. I would say Hogan, Stone Cold, John Cena, and DJ.
All right, that's a good group of 4 people. I don't see a monument that exists with those 4 people, but that's a great one. Greatest of all time rapper.
Damn.
This is a tough one.
It is.
It is. I mean, how to choose just one. God, I've always been a big Rakim fan. With words. You got M's in there. Nas, Jay-Z.
I'm gonna say Notorious B.I.G.
That's fair. That's fair. I can't argue with that. Except I just picked my point and it's not yours.
All right. Hey, worst of all time.
Oh, nice. We're on to the woat.
Worst of all time British food.
I like the concept of like a roast, but the boiled vegetables and like everything seems a little plain. But I like the concept of the roast of like bring out the fine silverware and get everybody around the table, and I don't know. I don't know if I can get with the roast.
Roast, yeah. It's a tradition though. You know, it's like traditional.
I get it. So we have to do it.
Yeah, it's not the worst of all time.
I mean, I'm just trying to go off of the minimal experience I've had with British cuisine. What is the worst of all time? I want
pudding.
In an English breakfast, I like black pudding.
Do you know what black pudding is?
What is it?
Pig's blood.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say shit. I'd still be into it.
It looks like shit.
It tastes great.
No, I don't. It looks like doo-doo, and I haven't even tasted it. It's just the idea.
Melted chocolate bar until it looks like doo-doo. Okay, whatever. Worst of all time, American food.
Corn dogs.
Ooh, man. Man, I'm gonna get a Hawaiian pizza. Pizza with the pineapple and the ham. I'm just not ready for it. I've never been ready for it.
Arguably, though, it's Hawaiian,
which is
American.
part of the...
Yeah, you know, I mean, I was just testing to see who was paying attention.
It's okay. It's all right. That's fair. Worst of all time DJ request you've ever received.
The worst of all time is, can you play ABBA during a tech house set?
Isn't that like Dancing Queen? Is that what Dancing Queen?
Yeah, like, can you play...
There's gotta be a thumpy remix of Dancing Queen, bro. There's gotta be.
There probably is, but it's
You just don't have it.
I'm just not playing it.
Bro would find it.
What would yours be? The Rock would find it.
That's my worst of all time DJ request I've ever received. Aren't you The Rock? I'm not him.
Buzz!
I'm not him.
I like what you did there, bro. That was really good. I feel like you guys should have spent a little bit of money and got, like, W. You know what I mean? It's just a little budget. But anyway, moving on. Okay, worst of all time job you've had.
The job I was the worst at was a chauffeur.
Really? You love cars.
I do. I also love driving, but it was my first time coming out of a small town. So think about if someone was from a small coastal town in England, and then they got a job driving in London. Or this is 97, 96. So you just paper map. And I was doing natural bodybuilding at the time, so I brought all my food in the small sedan. It smelled like tuna fish and chicken, and I was not good.
I once worked in a a warehouse that delivered sex toys to people that ordered them online.
No kidding.
So you know.
That was your worst job?
Yeah, it was traumatic.
Did you work with a bunch of dicks? Bunch of assholes. Yeah. Anyway, last, the worst of all time advice you've gotten. I'm not gonna give away who gave it to me because it's the worst of all time. I wanna protect the innocent. You gotta drop this wrestling thing if you wanna be accepted.
The worst advice I ever got from anyone was someone...
Fuck that. For life. hamstrings all cramped. All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
right?
Sorry. Yeah, man. I was just trying to be cool. Did it look cool?
It was really fun.
They're gonna cut out the stuff that didn't look cool.
No, it's cool. Especially the part when you was like here and your eyeballs were doing all that. It's really fucking hilarious.
The luge.
Lube?
Yeah, what I said, you heard.
Worst advice I got was that all press is good press.
Ooh, okay.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, misinformation isn't good.
Oh my God.
I ride with that all day long.
All right, Complex. So thank you so much for enduring what we just went through. This is the one and only John Cena. I'm Idris Elba. We are in a movie called Heads of State that's out on July 2nd.
And this has been a bad edition of Goat Talk. Hope you enjoyed.